On the Sport Exchange podcast, we meet one of the more interesting Springbok rugby captains. Although he was voted the South African Player of the Year in 2001, he's always seemed to operate a little bit under the radar, unlike his predecessor and successor, the mercurial Joost van der Westhuizen, and of course the glamorous Bob Skinstad. Welcome, Andre Vos. Andre, great to see you after so long. Thanks for coming in.
John, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Is it true you were always understated? You always seem to be a reluctant star. Is that a fair observation?
I think that's probably fair. I think if you have a look at how I've probably handled things after my career, sort of sneaking back into South Africa, hoping that no one finds out that I've come home. So I really enjoyed what I did. I love playing rugby. I love representing South Africa. But if all the other things could perhaps fade somewhere into the background, then that would probably be all the better for me.
You didn't like the limelight?
I didn't mind it, but it's not something that I actively seek, I suppose.
You've been captain of just about every team you've played for, though. It seems strange that for someone who's described the rugby personality that you had, and yet the fact you've captained all the way through, it seems almost at odds with what you've just told us.
It might be a bit of, yes, it is not something I've spent that much time on. I enjoy sport, I enjoy team, and I think within that environment, that's where I excel. I think as a human being and interaction with other human beings. The fact that other people all of a sudden, because you represent a team that represents the nation, other people want to know and have questions and want to engage. That probably sits outside of that initial love or the initial environment of team and working with guys.
So on field and behind the scenes, that's what you love, but not the public side of it.
That's what I enjoy. I wouldn't say I don't like the public side, but if I have the opportunity to sit at home with my family and my friends, as opposed to being out at an evening, with 1,000 other people, it's an easy decision for me.
And tell us about captaining EP as a pipsqueak against the All Blacks. That was what, 96?
That was 96. So it's strange how things happen. We before we started the discussion, I mentioned that I played other sports and I didn't necessarily think that rugby was going to be the one, and it all happened quite fast. You'll remember Alex Wiley?
Yes, Grizz.
Who came to South Africa, was the EP coach. He watched